The cabin in the woods. It was supposed to be a weekend of fun and relaxation. 5 friends, Jake, Emily, Ryan, Sarah, and Lucas, drove up to a remote cabin deep in the woods, far from the city's chaos. The air was crisp, the trees loomed tall, and the atmosphere felt eerily still. The first night, they lit a bonfire, laughing and sharing stories. As the night wore on, Emily noticed a shadow moving between the trees. "Did you see that?" she whispered to Jake. He shrugged it off, but an unsettling feeling settled in. The next morning, Ryan was missing. His bed was untouched, and his phone lay on the table, still charged. They searched the woods, calling his name, but there was no trace of him. The only thing they found was a bloody handprint on the back door. Panic set in. "We need to leave," Sarah said, her voice shaking. But when they tried to start the car, the engine wouldn't turn over. The wires had been cut. That night, they barricaded themselves inside the cabin. A storm raged outside, the wind howling through the trees. Then, a thud came from upstairs. Lucas grabbed a flashlight and slowly ascended the stairs. The others followed hesitantly. The attic door creaked open. Inside, a figure stood hunched over. It was Ryan, his face pale, his eyes lifeless. A deep gash ran across his throat. He collapsed at their feet. Behind him, a figure in a mask wielding a bloodied knife lunged forward. Screams filled the cabin as the friends scattered. Emily and Jake ran toward the back door, only to find it nailed shut. Sarah tripped over a loose floorboard, and Lucas grabbed a fireplace poker, swinging wildly as the killer approached. In the chaos, Emily found a hidden hatch beneath the rug. "Down here!" she cried. They crawled into the dark crawl space, barely breathing. The sound of slow, deliberate footsteps echoed above them. Minutes felt like hours. The footsteps stopped, followed by the sound of furniture being dragged. Then, silence. When they emerged, the cabin was eerily still. Ryan's body was gone. Blood smeared the floor. A single message was carved into the wall: "You can't escape." Terrified, they armed themselves with whatever they could find. Lucas held onto the poker, Sarah grabbed a kitchen knife, and Jake carried a heavy flashlight. They had to make a run for it. The front door stood wide open. Rain poured down, lightning illuminating the forest. Just as they stepped outside, a figure darted past. Emily screamed. Suddenly, Lucas was yanked back into the darkness. His screams were cut short. The others ran blindly through the woods, stumbling over roots and slipping in the mud. Then a voice, Lucas's voice, called out, "Guys, help!" But it was wrong. It was hollow, distorted, a trap. Tears streamed down Sarah's face. "We have to keep going." As dawn broke, they found an old road. A car approached. Desperate, they waved it down. The driver, an old man, looked at them with wide eyes. You shouldn't be here," he muttered. "Please just take us anywhere safe," Jake begged. The man hesitated before unlocking the doors. As they climbed in, Sarah glanced back at the woods. A shadow stood at the tree line, watching, smiling. And then it was gone. For more horrific stories, subscribe to Ancestors Devil Channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.